These Hell's Kitchen restaurants are still doing better. Hello and welcome back to Film Flood. After featuring many restaurants through the 7th-season run of Kitchen Nightmares from 2007 to 2014, Chef Gordon Ramsay has seen it all. From owners who are in over their heads, to family issues, severe debt, rotten and moldy food, dated decor, and infestations. Despite overhauling the look of the venue along with the menu and providing his expert training, many of the restaurants were just too far gone, or the stubborn owners were too resistant to change, and the restaurants ended up closing shortly after the episode aired, or sometimes even before. But in some cases, the restaurants began to flourish and remain open to this day. Here are the restaurants that are still very much alive and well. Spanish Pavilion. Opened way back in 1976 by Antonio Fernandez, Spanish Pavilion was passed down to his daughter, Balbina, and his grandsons, Michael and Jerry. Once he retired, with Michael scarcely showing himself in the kitchen anymore, and Jerry hardly visiting the restaurant, Balbina is left with a lot on her plate. When Antonio was running the restaurant, there was always a line to get in on most days, but now it's practically empty, and is $550,000 in debt. Needing any help they can get, they call over Gordon Ramsay, who really doesn't have the greatest first impressions. He's first greeted by waiters who are dressed in tuxedos, which makes Ramsay question if he was at a funeral. Following this, he ordered some lobster bisque paella and a chicken and garlic main, which comes out tasting horrible. Worst of all, the lobster looked like it was long dead before being cooked, so Chef Ramsay requested to take a look at the tech they used. Inside was a dead and decaying lobster that the other lobsters certainly had been feeding on, which is nasty. The next morning, the Kitchen Nightmares host pokes around and investigates the kitchen a little more. The kitchen is a mess, with a freezer packed with meat and more dead lobsters inside. After teaching them better dishes and giving the restaurant a makeover with new furniture and fine china, things start going back on the right track. Today, the restaurant is still open and rocking a 3.5 stars on Yelp. La Valerian 33. This restaurant was opened by two sisters, Rita and Lisa. However, their less than professional approach led to the restaurant's downfall, and no matter what they tried, they failed miserably. Upon Ramsay's arrival, you can guess he was not impressed with how the restaurant looked. However, what bugged him most was Rita's ex-husband Dog, who was the head chef. He claimed that Dog was hard to work with. Dog, besides being a hard guy to work with, was also a horrible chef who didn't seem passionate about the things that he cooked. On inspection of the pantry, he found rotten food and instantly forced the staff to throw them away. After a lot of hard work, Chef Ramsay was finally able to take the restaurant over the line with a solid menu. Adding new decor and furniture, customers loved the new experience. Following the show, reviews on the restaurant were mixed, with there being both reviews and criticism. The restaurant managed to stay open for 6 years after the show, which is quite good, which is the reason why it made the list. Next up, we have Classic American. Classic American is owned by best friends Colleen and Naomi. They started out as waitresses before buying the restaurant in 2000. Colleen made her son the chef and her boyfriend Dom the manager, which turned out to be a really bad idea. Gordon arrives and comments on the huge menu and orders the fried calamari, the bomb burger, and mac and cheese. He is not impressed when the store brought microwave mac and cheese. The frozen calamari is chewy, and the bomb burger is chewy and lacks seasoning. Being honest, Ramsay tells the owners that the food was horrid. On hearing this, Colleen breaks down and walks out. Ramsay is appalled at the working staff and orders them to close down for the day. In a meeting, the celebrity chef admits that they need to change a lot of things. He changed everything from the decor to the furniture to the menu, and even made adjustments to the existing burger menu. The restaurant did quite well after the show, however, their business is sadly closed down. They managed to do quite well, though, as sales increased by 35%. The main reason for their bad reviews were definitely the burgers, since they were either poorly cooked or soggy. Pantaleon. This New York pizza place located in Denver, Colorado was the subject of the first episode in Season 7, and it has managed to stay open. Claiming to have the best pizza in Denver, Ramsay's makeovers seem to have helped them get up with the times, though they continue to use their own secret homemade pizza crust. Their Facebook page shows an impressive 4.8 out of 5-star rating, with people raving about the delicious food, great service, and hospitality. And their website touts the fact that they had a complete makeover in 2013 by Chef Ramsay and his team that led to everything being made fresh daily in-house. Thanks for watching.